Sansuna Gumbihini, Tamale, Yawa Complaints Unit, Ewo Elibu, Paga, a flower border, Sansuna Kutukarium Shejinabia, and a Takotel, Takradi, Fred 0302 666915, and I toll free number 0800-300-55.
Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
Gracefield morning, warm welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra and supported by Amen Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amen. God is our healer. You can join us live on YouTube on Omanfm and also listen to Maritime and Port News on FM in Kumasi. My name is Nanesi Boateng. In our stories, the Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders GIF has re-elected Edward Ekron as president of the institute for a second time and the last term in office at the 24th annual general meeting of the institute. Edi Ekron polled 326 votes out of a total of valid vote of 559 ahead of his contender and former first vice chair of GIF, William Texan, who had 233. The institute also elected one of its council members from the Takrady district, Paul Kobna Mensah, as first vice president. The former chairman of the Tema district of GIF, Alexander Isiama, won the second vice president position, while John Edujak, also a council member of GIF, won the national treasurer position. The two-day event, which was themed Embracing Change Management, a prerequisite for the survival of the freight forwarder in the new normal, was held in the Volta region. The re-elected president of GIF, Edi Ekron, promised to unite the freight forwarding fraternity to create a formidable front to address all issues confronting the industry for effective trade facilitation. In other news, the Minister of Railways Development, John Peter Amewu, says government has paid 68 million euros to Amandi Holdings Limited to begin construction works on the Mansohuni Valley rail line in the western region. Mr. Amewu said this at a media briefing on the government strategy to mobilize funds for its railway project. The project forms part of a standard gauge rail line between Takrady Harbour and Huni Valley. It will provide 60 kilometers of single track lines, 8 basic stations along the existing line from Amanting to Huni Valley. There will also be access roads, CCTV and access control, backup generator and water tanks. The project will also include 10 kilometers of loop lines and stations double lines to improve availability of the line for express trains. The minister refuted claims that the government had signed a concession agreement with a South African company to build a sky train in Ghana. He explained that it was rather a memorandum of understanding which is not binding. He also updated the public on the various ongoing railway projects across the country, including the 670 kilometers Central Spine Railway line from Kumasi to Paga, estimated at $3 billion. Trans-ECOWAS railway line from Aflao to Elubo, and the 1,100 kilometer Ghana-Burkina Faso railway interconnectivity project. The minister further stated that the rehabilitation of the section of the Accra to Tema rail line was completed in December 2018 and promised shuttle service, while the Achimota to Nsawam railway was completed in December 2019. He indicated that the 79.7 kilometer Tema to Mpakadan section, which falls under the Mpakadan-Ouagadougou rail line project, was 90% complete. As part of government's effort of building human capacity to maintain the railway infrastructure, Mr. Amewu said the old Railway Training Institute in Sekondi was rehabilitated and upgraded to award degrees in engineering. Additionally, 2 out of the 7 railway location workshop complex for maintenance of locomotives, wagons and coaches had been refurbished, while the remaining 5 workshops were undergoing refurbishment. Mr. Mewu reiterated government's commitment to revamping the country's railway infrastructure to create jobs and transform the economy. If you just join us, this is Maritime and Port News. AP Mola Maersk AS is giving $1,000 to each of its roughly 80,000 employees as world's largest shipping company ahead of record profits this year. The bonus will be in December or January paychecks, according to an internal memo seen by Bloomberg News. The top 400 managers at the Copenhagen-based company aren't included in the program. Maersk is set to report net income of more than $17 billion for 2021. According to analyst estimates, the record-breaking performance comes after global supply chain disruptions have doubled freight rates several times over. And finally, Emirates began taking delivery of Airbus A380, complete with a new premium economy product, almost a year ago. While the premium economy cabin is a new venture for the Dubai-based airline, it's still not a product that is available to buy. So far, the airline has been testing it out, getting feedback and building up the number of aircraft in its fleet with the cabin installed, ahead of offering it for sale in June next year. On this note, we wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. Contact the Mother Shippers House in Accra, and supported by Amin Scientific and Alternative Medical Hospital. Amin, God is our healer. My name is Nanesi Boateng, my producer, Kwikwa Boateng. Have a great Maritime and Port Day.
Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your #1 morning show.